My name is Nadira binti Harun and my metric number is E25A3649. Now I will explain about our outcrop location. For this project, we conduct our observation at 4 different sites around the UMK Jelly campus, which is first, the location is behind the Faculty of Earth Science block. Second, we moved to the area behind the UMK Jelly library. Third, we went to the site on the hill behind the campus. And fourth, our final location is behind the UMK Administration Building. We select these 4 areas because they have clear rock exposure for our study. Now look at the finding from each location.
Alright, my name is Alejandro Ana Arifin and my matrix number is E25A3678. And now I will talk about our first outcrop is behind the Faculty of Earth Science FSB blocks, and it was taken on 6 April 2026 at 9:40 a.m. And as you can see, the height is 1.5 meter and the width is 6.5 until 7.5 meter. Based on the field observations, the slopes areas show rock that have experienced a high degree of weathering with reddish brown color. And for the rock hardness, the rock surface appear fragile and is particularly covered by ferns vegetations. This condition indicates active erosion and rock decompositions process due to the humid tropical climates.
My name is Tan Su-hui. I will present the second outcrop. We investigate the second outcrop located directly behind the library of UMK Jelly. This observation took place on 15 April 2026 at 6:25 p.m. The geographic coordinates for this location are 5.744551 degree north, 101.870050 degree east, with a compass bearing of 68 degree east. The satellite image and the field photograph shows the location of the outcrop. The picture at the left shows the outcrop drawing and the height of the model, 1.6 meter. The height of the outcrop is approximately 0.9 meter to 1 meter, and the width is about 1.9 meter to 2.2 meter. Based on the field observation, the rock found in the study area is a large dark gray rock with a rough surface and several fractures. Regarding the physical properties, the rock is very hard. The rock shows evidence of physical and chemical weathering due to the continuous exposure to the humid tropical climate. The rock exhibits physical weathering through thermal expansion and contraction. The rock surface expands under the intense daytime heat and contracts during the cooler nights. Over time, this constant stress leads to the development of the small fracture and the rough surface seen in the photos. We observe distinct orange-brown staining across the gray surface of the rock, which is clearly indicator of the chemical oxidation. This occurs when the iron minerals in the rock react with the oxygen and the rainwater, creating the orange color and weakening the mineral structure of the rock. Furthermore, the moss and small plants growing on the rock surface indicates a moist environment and active erosion process. These plants and moss contribute to the biological weathering, as the roots of this plant grow into existing cracks and thicken over time. They exert internal pressure that force the fractures to widen, further weakening the rock structure.
Hello everyone, my name is Siti Nurshidina binti Muhammad Sharam. My matrix number is E25B3633. Today I will present about physical finding for outcrop tree located on the hill behind the UMK Jelly campus. we continue our field observation on 13 April 2026 at 4:42 p.m. As you can see from the satellite and compass data, this site is located at 5.744469 degrees north and 101.87131712 with the slope facing 213 degrees southwest. The outcrop itself measures approximately 1.8 meters in height and 3.0 meters in width. Our primary focus at this site was the degree of weathering. We observed that the rock and soil have undergone a very high degree of chemical weathering, typical of our tropical climate. A key indicator of this is the radius brown soil color, which confirms that mineral oxidation is actively occurring. This process weakens the parent rock and transform it into the lost soil matrix we see here. Lastly, we identify clear sign of real erosion that small channel formed by rainwater runoff with straight away the top layer of soil. This erosion combined with the high weathering rate make the slope surface unstable and high susceptible to fundamental degradation.
A crop for behind the administration building of UMK 19 April 2026 10:24 AM.
Now, let's look at our fourth location, which is the behind the administration building. We visit this site on 19 April 2026 at 10:24 am. Based on our measurement, the rock has a height of about 0.95 to 1.0 meter and the width of 1.8 to 2.1 meters. In the drawing, we use a person with a height of 1.6 meter to show the scale of the outcrop. Regarding the description of the rock, first, the color is gray and dark gray, and the rock hardness is classified as a hard. Second, the rock undergoes the weathering processes. This is caused by water, temperature change, and biological activity because we are in a tropical rainforest area. Third, because there is a river nearby, the continuous flow of water of the rock, which is make the surface become smooth and rounded over time. The mineral composition of the rock determines its color and resistance to erosion.
Discussion. Our fieldwork around the Jelly campus gives us a hand-on experience by observing and understanding the natural feature of rock outcrop. By recording GPS coordinate and sketching the outcrop and noting its physical characteristics such as color, hardness, and sign of weathering, we learn how geological process shape the landscape we see every day. This activity help us connect classroom theory of crystallography and mineralogy with the real-world example. We realize that even simple observation like how a rock break or change color, it can reveal valuable information about its composition and history. Overall, the mapping exercise strengthen our teamwork, sharpen our observation skill, and deepen our appreciation for the geography diversity found across the Jelly campus.
To conclude our presentation, I would like to highlight the 6 key takeaways from our field study. First, theory integration. We successfully bridged the gap between classroom learning and the real world by applying academic concepts directly to the field environment. 2. Climate observation. We were able to analyze how Jelly tropical climate acts as a primary driver for the physical change in our landscape over time. Third, technical mastery, which is this study allows us to gain hand-on proficiency in mapping. We master use of some tools specifically GPS and compass device to ensure accurate data logging. 4. Data accuracy. Through systematic and disciplined surveying method, we achieve a very detailed and reliable characterization of our study site. 5. Professional skills. Beyond technical data, we develop essential soft skills, focusing on our teamwork and our ability to solve complex problems together in field setting. Finally, future readiness. The data we have collected establishes a high-quality foundational dataset that will be invaluable for any future research or development project. That's all for we. Thank you.